Carl! 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 Carl!
That's our Halloween special. That'll be October 31st, which is Halloween.
Ooh, spooky night.
Yes, not Devil's Night, the night before where we burned down Detroit.
Yeah.
All right.
That's every night.
Here's the news. That's correct. A Florida cop was charged this past weekend for engaging in sex acts with a jaywalker in exchange for letting her go with no ticket.
Wow.
After getting a blowjob for what would have been a $12 ticket, the cop was immediately promoted to lead hostage negotiator. Also, the lady said, "I'm just thankful I wasn't caught speeding. I'm not in the mood for anal today."
UFC fighter Conor McGregor will not face any charges for allegedly sexually misconduct during last year's finals. McGregor's whiskey, proper 12, is also the number of allegations he's been dodging. He's good. He's bopping weave. Weave.
He does. He bobs.
He does.
And he weaves. 2 cartel members abducted and waterboarded a man at a Florida Airbnb this past weekend before discovering he was the wrong guy. The man was eventually rescued and later told authorities that it was easily his 3rd or 4th worst experience at a Florida Airbnb. Afterwards, he was charged a 17% torture fee.
Oh, wow.
And welcome to Normal World. I'm Dave Landau.
I'm quarterback Garrett.
I'm Angela.
Hello, Angela.
Hi.
How are you guys doing? How'd you have a good day?
I had a busy day, but yeah.
Yeah?
Good day.
Busy.
Busy day. We were shooting stuff all day for that little Halloween special we got going.
By the way, it's all sketches.
All sketches all the
So-
time. Nothing but sketches.
You're getting a whole show of just sketches for that week.
Man.
Oh, you're going to love it. You're going to love it, I think.
They'll love
And
it.
if you don't,
I don't know what to do for you if you don't like it. Look,
it's on you. I don't know.
just
Life
put
is-
it in the comments. It'll be an interaction we can do. It'll be good.
Life is fun. I don't see a reason to
Yeah.
ruin it because you don't like Halloween.
Yeah, you're just a party pooper.
I like Halloween.
Me too. I love Halloween. Have you noticed that Halloween has gotten more
Sexy?
more like Christmas?
Yes.
Like
that's what I
houses
meant.
are all decorated and stuff, and there's people like putting tombstones in their front yard.
I drove down my old street where I grew up the other day, and my mom probably would have hated the block, but everybody had graveyards and skeletons.
Yeah.
And yeah, like our neighbor had like an entire Ghostbusters thing where they were killing the
Dude.
Stay Puft Marshmallow Man from the roof.
That's so cool.
It was the best.
That is cool.
Yeah. Like that's,
Turning into full on like Halloween specials at their house.
Yeah. Did y'all ever have like haunted houses that people could walk through like in the neighborhood? It was like people's houses that you
Yeah,
could just
yeah.
go through?
yes,
You can
I
never
did.
do that now.
Yeah. It was my neighbor's garage. It was not necessarily near Halloween.
Just in general.
It was just
Come
a
into
house
the
of
house,
horrors.
It
kids.
just made me go in
I
there.
have candy.
One arm.
And something scary happened.
He really
I
did.
don't like to talk about it.
He had one arm and it looked like a nipple on the end. And I
What?
don't know if he molested me, but I know I've hidden something.
Don't touch that weenus.
But yeah, last year we found a maze in our neighborhood where like a backyard was made into a haunted house where I brought my son. He loved it.
There's a walkway in our neighborhood behind the houses in between the forest and the houses, which is weird. Why would you put a walkway there? But all of the houses along that row made an entire like walk through haunted house experience. It was cool.
That's
do that.
Crazy.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Halloween's great. Speaking of scary people,
Oh, we have our guest.
we have our guest.
Well, yes, that's a great way to intro someone. He's the host of Low Value Mail, also the Bathhouse Live, and co-host of Boycast with Ryan Long, who's been on our show. Please welcome Danny Polishchuk.
Yo,
What's up?
How are you, sir?
How are you? I'm very good. I'm very good.
I appreciate you
This
calling
is the
in.
worst green screen. I look like I'm in like a Shopify.
I was gonna say, are you
I
like
thought
at
you were.
old Twitter headquarters?
No, I'm just in my apartment.
Oh, okay.
That's a sweet apartment.
I know.
I like it.
I mean, it kind of would be cool. I don't know. I wonder what it is. I think this might be Microsoft's head office. I think this is one of the Skype things that they give you, just so I don't have to show you guys how I live. the mess that surrounds me currently.
Piles of garbage behind you.
That's all my house is behind me. People are like, why is there nothing hanging on your walls? And I'm like, I don't know. I lack joy. Like, there's just
None.
just none at all.
Just
The
like my
problem
house
with
looks like a
this green screen,
sanitarium.
though, is it makes my head look weird because it's kind of like cropping my head a bit.
Oh, yeah.
Whatever.
Like-
Yeah, whatever. No, enough about my head.
As you move, there's glare.
Yeah.
So you can see like a sliver of your garbage.
I like it.
A little bit.
I like it.
Where are you guys going as for Halloween?
I haven't decided yet.
I don't know.
My-
I haven't said out actually publicly.
My son is a gremlin, or he's the Mogwai.
That's awesome.
And it's actually an inflatable costume, so you can't even tell it's him. It's like
Nice.
this giant blow-up thing. Other than that, maybe casual Hitler again.
That's a good one.
That's
Go
a
with
good
that.
one.
It's not bad. What
Yeah.
about you?
I usually decide the day before. I don't know. I might be doing my. I haven't decided. I have a show in New Jersey on the 28th, like stand up, which is I think when most of the parties are kind of happening, and then so I'll probably just whip something together for that,
Yeah.
and then I think on actual Halloween, I haven't decided if I'm gonna do Low Value Mail, my Tuesday night call-in show. So I don't know. Well, it's always something last minute.
Halloween
We have
night, I
tons-
usually go as a tired father. That's what I usually
The
do.
only good thing is we do me and Ryan like do so many sketches that we just have like tubs of costumes. Like we have like hundreds of costumes.
Yeah.
So
You just have the racist shirt
Yeah.
yeah,
from
That's a good couple.
I'm thinking maybe a Palestinian freedom
Yeah.
fighter. That one will be trendy this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah.
At the front of me will be
Trans-
pro-Israel.
trans
The
one.
back will be pro-Palestine, and then
I
just depends.
tried. You know what? I tried to actually get the new. I was screwing around with Bing. Has like their new image creator thing, like similar to like ChatGPT, but for images. And I was trying to get them to make me a combination Israel Palestine gay pride flag, and it wouldn't make it for me. They said no. They just were like, no, we don't do
How
that.
dare they?
Disappointing.
Just like this is inappropriate.
You're like, but I
Yes,
like
make
them.
a stand.
I like them
It's
both.
dystopian.
Yeah, you and Ryan do a ton of great sketches together. It's some of the best stuff on the internet, which is
Well, thank you.
Yeah, the
Really
recent
is.
Palestine one with Ryan was so funny because it's like
yeah,
everybody's thinking that. Like you
Yeah.
can't make a statement either way because then you'll get canceled either way. It was great.
Plus, actors are idiots.
Yes,
too.
they are
It was
really
That
stupid.
one was really well done.
yeah, and I also like him just watching what was it, snuff porn to see what he can
Oh,
make.
God.
It's like,
God, Twitter is like, who knew that Twitter was going to turn into faces of death?
dude,
Dude, I've never seen anything like that. Like that would ruin a sleepover easy. Like you'd at least sit through some of Faces of Death.
yeah, this isn't fun at all.
Yeah.
No.
That was just it's brutal. Like I could watch our Bud Dwyer off himself all day just because I've
I
seen
think
it.
that's I've seen that
Yeah.
before.
It's no
It's
longer.
grainy enough.
Yeah.
And it just
Yeah,
people
but
started
this
posting stuff that
is-
was like, "This is AI," and then I don't know anything about what's
Dude,
going on
the-
in there, so I'm way the fuck out of this thing. I'm not making a stand. But-
The burnt baby
Yeah.
discourse was one of the craziest things I've maybe seen.
It was insane.
Like people are like, this is a burnt baby, and then people are like, no, this is AI. Like I did a joke about it where I was like, because then they see someone on 4chan was like, it's not a burnt baby, it's actually a cute dog.
Yeah, they were like,
And then
"It's
I
a
was like,
Photoshop." I'm like, well, I don't know.
Yeah. And then I was like telling my girl was like, what's going on Twitter? I'm like, people are arguing about whether or not this burnt baby is a cute dog or not.
Because we live in good times.
Because we live in hell.
dude.
Yeah, once I was seeing like crucified kids and other stuff, and not to be graphic to viewers.
The
but-
crucified kid was fake though. That
One was
from-
fake.
Was it fake?
Yeah,
I don't
that
even
was
care.
From one of the tower. That was from one of the Tower Gang guys.
Like even
yeah.
if it's fake, I don't want to see that.
Oh, okay.
I got kids, man. I don't want to see that shit.
No, I don't
Yeah,
either.
that was fake.
I mean, depending on the day.
I mean, the crazy thing is one of those guys probably was like got their kid to make that for them.
That is the
They're
worst
like, "Hey,
part.
I need to borrow you for a minute.
Yeah, it's like, just hold your arms out. We're going to do a fun picture for daddy.
It'll get
Dad was
Daddy
trying to
some
make
clout.
misinformation.
Daddy's trying to make Israel look bad. And Palestinians look good.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
People's brains have been so scrambled. We were just talking about this before. As I made a post saying like, "Oh, okay, so everybody's just going to post photos of burnt babies. All right, I'm going to get out of here then." And then people responded to that and were just like, so you don't care about babies? Are you heartless?" I'm like, dude, what? Who makes that jump? Who jumps straight to that? Like, get off the internet. Like, unplug because you're having a problem.
Yeah. Or just if they would be nice if they could just figure out like content warnings. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, they have those on X, Twitter,
They
or whatever
used
the
to
hell.
yeah, they have them, but like they need to have some sort of like recognition thing where it's applied automatically or like punishes accounts that like don't use them when they should. I don't know, but
Well, like something that's like the community notes, something that the community comes through and goes like, oh, maybe people shouldn't just get burnt baby bodies just like plastered in their face. Ben Shapiro.
yep.
And it just like automatically blurs it. Like, I'm okay with that. Some of the other like I need a trigger warning for this or that, and it's never anything that actually needs a trigger warning. Like something like burnt baby bodies, I think might need to not just go into your face when you're scrolling.
See, I want my internet like chat roulette. I want it to...
You never know.
Yeah, just it could be a puppy.
I mean, it is.
Yeah, I know.
That's news for you, man.
Yeah,
it is.
We're there. We're there
Good
now.
point. It's not a thing. Yeah, it's like you either want... Was that a sexy gal or is it just feet dangling?
I don't
So it was a
know.
guy's last moment. So you're in New York, aren't you?
Yeah.
Are you from there or are you from Canada?
No, I'm from Toronto, outside of Toronto.
I thought you
as
were
well.
from outside of Toronto. Yeah.
Yeah, also Canadian.
Did you start Yuck Yucks at Yuck Yucks?
Yeah, I did Yuck Yucks and the other Absolute Comedy. It's the only two comedy clubs, and then luckily, like in 2015, 2016, something like that. I think a friend of ours opened this place, the Corner Comedy Club, and that's pretty much what I did until I left, which is a great comedy club, little comedy club in Toronto. If you have any Canadian viewers.
No, we do, and it seems like such a great place to start. I would always play Windsor, and I played the Yuck Yuck circuit too. So I was just kind of wondering if that's where you started, because there were always some great rooms, and then it was a bit different because like the middle guy wasn't really the good one. You know, they had him, at least when I started.
Yeah, in Canada it's backwards, or
Right.
not backwards, but in Canada the host is the second best comic on the show, and in America they're just like, let's find a guy who's been doing comedy for an hour and have him host the show.
That's all you need.
Yeah.
Because who gives a shit?
Yeah, they're like, or the guy who's running the fundraiser for the kid with cancer with him on the shirt.
Dude, I'm not gonna name the club, but me and Ryan did a club in where literally we showed up there and then we had to like walk through the kitchen to get to the green room. You might know the club, Dave, but walk through the kitchen and then we were like, I was like, featuring, Ryan was headlining, and then I was like, who's the host? And then like literally the dude making wings was like, yeah, I'm gonna just host quickly and then bring you up.
Yes.
I'm gonna take a pause.
And he was like,
on
he was also
tossing
like the
these.
owner. But he was also like the owner of the club, and I was like, "Do you do comedy?" And he's like, "Nah, not really." He's like, "But it's fine."
No,
Hot
I
wings.
have a few jokes I took, and then I just.
Yeah, you did. That's what it was.
Do you warm them up? No, it's really unpleasant, and then you go up and I make it harder for you.
Yeah. It was. I would go, okay, I guess save some money.
One of the best stories I've ever heard. I don't know if I'm allowed to say whose it was, but it was a rape crisis center, which it's very sad. But they decided to have a comedy night. So right before,
I mean, yeah, you need levity.
yeah, you need
Okay,
levity,
that makes
but it's so they all had jerseys on, and it was like, and they said, like the jersey represented what had happened to them.
Okay.
And so
What?
so they're all crying and holding each other. And like when they decided to let it go, so they go up and they just start hanging up the jersey one after the other. And then my friend who's the comic goes up and just opens with, well, I guess if you fuck enough guys, they retire your jersey. thinking that it would go over well. And he's one of my favorite comics. He was a New York guy. He's in L.A. Like he writes for the Oscars and stuff. But like
it's almost vengeful. Like you put me in this situation, then I have to go on stage after that.
I honestly think I know who you're talking about. I don't know the joke, but just from you saying that, I'm pretty sure I know who you're talking about.
I guarantee you, yeah.
To come through Canada.
Oh,
there's not that many comics who write for the Oscars, so.
Yeah, there's not very many. There's just a couple, and there's only the two good ones. Mm-hmm. You know, or a couple of them. So
I know who it is. That's funny. That's funny.
Yeah.
He was like, I think he was the headliner for like my first weekend ever at Absolute Comedy in Toronto.
Oh, really? Yeah,
that's who I'm thinking of.
He was one of my. I bet you it's the same guy because he was one of the first ones where I was working in a hotel in God knows where, Indiana. But it was one of those rooms where it's like, so the comedy club's just also in the Radisson. And then you walk in and it's just 9 angry people. And you're like, this is going to be fun.
Are they there for comedy? They're just in the room?
They're just in the room. And for some reason, there's 4 shows because you wouldn't want to fit all 18 into one. Man. It's one of those dreams. What got you to New York? Was it Ryan or just kind of doing your own thing?
No, well, we were doing our thing in Canada, and then Canada just stinks for entertainment, among other things. But it's just like there's not really an entertainment industry in Canada unless you're like Brent Butt or some shit. Like unless you're 10 people, you know. It's very small. It's a small country. It's like population of California. So there's just nothing really left there to do. And then also there was like the whole thing where like white guys were really not in vogue. So there was just really nothing to do there. And I mean, New York's just like, it's the big leagues, you know?
Are white guys in vogue in New York?
Oh, no.
I would assume not.
No, but but there's more opportunities for them in America than there are. Like, there's really not a lot.
So you're like a refugee.
No, I have a visa. I'm not.
Okay.
I mean, I like. Don't get me wrong. I fully regret going through the official channels versus just flying into Mexico and walking over. But like, it would have been cheaper.
You just like walk across a creek from Canada to America. Super easy.
Well, that's the thing. Nobody's really walking in from there. I think you could go the other way. I think I saw Vivek do that, where he posted some video where he's like, did you see that? Yeah, where he walked across the creek or whatever. Yeah, I guess you could do that, but it seems like the real easy way is because they're like waiting for you to give you like refugee status in America if you come from Mexico.
Yeah, you want those better benefits.
You don't get any sort of documentation coming, like sneaking in from the north. So, but anyways, yeah, I'm here. I'm just doing my thing, doing stand up.
No, your stand up's amazing. Your sketches are amazing, and
thank you.
Yeah,
really great.
It really is something. And yeah, you're on Boys Cast, and you guys put out great stuff every week. We've had Ryan on the show as well. And yeah, it's fun to see how you guys come up with literally everything. And I'm curious your ratio of how many people don't get irony and think you guys are just dead serious, like they don't.
Oh man, I mean, like we've started doing before the Boys Cast these like sketches, like just intros to the podcast or whatever, and some of them will be like kind of fake podcasts or like there's this one we did this one about Lizzo, which I can't really understand. Remember when like Lizzo had her little scandal where she like was body shaming,
yes,
or whatever, and so we did like a fake statement from her roadies where we were like we're her roadies. Do you see that?
Yes,
and
I
it's
saw
like,
that one.
Still going viral. Like it's like on my Facebook, I'm like I constantly. It's just like, and even on Instagram, it's just like, and people constantly are like, is this real? Like you get those questions, you're like, this isn't real. And you're like, what?
Yeah,
I don't know.
The idea that when people watch comics and then this online and then they're sitting there going, yeah, I think it's serious. Yeah. And they there's no hint of irony.
No. And I mean, here's the thing. I do make I'll make sketches. I make like some green screen sketches myself where kind of the purpose a bit is to trick people.
Sure.
And those ones do sometimes. Like I've had some where people are like, is this for real? And then sometimes I'll make them so crazy. And then people like when, can't remember when, I did one when Trump got arrested the first time when at New York or whatever.
Yeah.
And then I did some like fake New York City press conference where it was just like kind of like how the city's going to deal with it. And then I literally, it got like a couple 100,000 views or a few 100,000 views. And like in it, I was pretending to be a New York City police officer giving a press conference. And I said my pronouns. I was doing like a kind of New York Italian accent. And I said my pronouns are chicken and parm. And I'm shitting you not. The comments are all like, "What is this real? Like, what the hell?" It's like, I'm like, it makes me really lose faith. And like, I'm very like pro democracy. And then I see stuff like this and I go, not everybody should vote.
Yeah.
I don't think everybody should.
There should be a bar at least.
No,
yeah,
I agree. It's not for everyone.
No.
It's not. It should not be for everybody. Like you should have some sort of aptitude test or something. I don't know.
There really should be like the 3/5 law again. Just not make it racial. It's just like
just a general
for the people who you meet.
Yeah, you just have to take like an online like aptitude course, and like if you're just easily fooled by stuff on the internet, then you go, maybe this is not for you.
Yeah, if you're clicking your chicken parm sketch, going like, they just are immediately like, you don't vote. We're gonna mail you a ballot.
Yeah, I mail you a ballot, and like the return address is just like a recycling bin.
It literally tells you where a bin is.
I mean, those people
Goes right into the slicer.
Would legitimately be stupid enough to be like, yeah, you can just fill this out, make sure you just make everything, and then just put it in your trash, and then when we come collect your trash, we'll extract your ballot.
We'll make sure
that will get a percentage of people. It will.
Yeah, absolutely, it would.
Actually, you know what? Sorry, don't. I hope this is not going to get clipped after that Douglas Massey shit. I don't want to go to jail in this country for jokes.
Oh yeah,
so,
I heard about that.
Are we allowed to talk
Memes.
about that?
That's crazy.
Because I want to talk to you about that.
You should talk about it.
I do enjoy your trolling online, and especially of the current Douglas Mackey situation.
So what happened exactly? So he's just on Twitter posting memes, or like
he basically made a meme where he's like, call this what is it, call this number or something, and you could vote by phone. Is that what it was?
Yeah, vote from home.
It's hilarious.
Vote from home, where it's just like, and they're basically saying that, yeah, here you go.
Yeah, and this
Avoid
is
the line.
Yeah.
So he got arrested for this?
And so apparently 5,000 people texted this number.
That's that percentage I'm talking about.
But again, like, that doesn't necessarily mean they were fooled. Like, there could have been people who have just like, who were on Twitter who were like, what? And they just
let me check it out
just to see like what happens when you text this. It doesn't. But anyways, but then there was that Asian woman who literally did the exact same thing, but for Trump.
Yeah.
She didn't go to jail. He got 7 months. This guy's going to like fucking jail.
That's ridiculous.
It's I don't get it. And I mean, it's just voting like American Idol, which we might as well do now.
Yeah.
Sure.
It's all based on
we've lowered
celebrity.
the bar, and I mean, at
But
least
again, you're like, if you get fooled by this, maybe this is kind of like not the proper opinion to have. But I'm like, if you're getting fooled by this, maybe you don't deserve to vote.
Maybe you
lost
shouldn't.
that right.
Yeah, you did.
It's a good way to weed out the.
Yeah, maybe some of your other takes are not very good.
Yeah, maybe I'm sitting up here in my ivory tower telling these plebes that they should be able to vote because they don't know how to fucking figure out the internet. But I don't know.
But yeah.
Well, if you can't figure out, like, that's the problem now. Like, and I mean, I love stand-up. I love comedy. It's obviously our livelihoods, but it is amazing how many people do think you're dead serious. And then when they shouldn't think you're dead serious, like that one guy who...
They think you're joking.
Well, the one guy who told the story, I forget his name, but he was said he was, like, beat by police and...
Hassan Minaj?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking about
No, that was the
Juicy.
Anthrax one.
Yeah, the Anthrax guy. Yeah, like the fact
The
that...
Anthrax guy, Hassan
yeah.
Minaj.
I don't think you should vote after that.
No.
It's just an opinion.
I mean, again, his was a little different though because he kind of, I think, like took
Maleted.
Well, no, I think with Hassan Minaj, he kind of took the temperature of what was going on, and he goes like, "This will probably be pretty good for my career if I don't even insinuate that like this isn't the Dave Chappelle buying crack from a baby."
Right.
Yeah, you know, where you go, oh, that's silly, but clearly didn't happen. He was just like tearing up, being like, they said anthrax to my home.
Yeah.
That was our take on it when that story first broke, or at least the first time we talked about it. We were like, what was the way he said that joke? because he could say it multiple different ways. And was he taking it seriously? Like they actually sent him anthrax, or was it a joke?
No, it was done in a way that it actually happened, which I'm not, all comedy can be done in a completely fake, I mean, as much of it should be. But it was more of like, this really happened. And like, my
racism real.
Yeah, like my kid touched the envelope, and it's like, why did your kid go and get the anthrax mail?
Well, playing with the powder, it's weird.
Yeah.
I mean, again, like fake hate crimes for the purpose of like boosting your career seems dubious. But I will, I said it, we were talking about it on the Boys Cast, and I still chalk this up to, don't hate the player, hate the game.
That's true.
I still no ill will. They're like the game was set up so that he could, do this fake hate crime and advance his career. So good for him.
Yeah, and it worked.
Yeah,
exactly.
We're talking about him.
Yeah, I mean, why not? I mean, it's
talking about him. He's like a huge comedian.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
sells out like literally he sells out giant theaters.
That's what I'm saying. Like everybody's talking about because of that.
Yeah.
Story.
He's big time. He might have probably lost the Daily Show gig for that. That probably
really.
I don't know. I think he was in the running to be the new host of The Daily Show. I don't know if that precludes him from it, but
he was. Yeah, my buddy Mike Costa's hosting this week. Who actually?
He had a great video yesterday.
Didn't he? With that's what I was just saying.
Israel and Palestine stuff.
Yeah,
I really thought that was good. How he was talking about how he's like, I don't know anything about the Israel Palestine to speak intelligently on it.
Thank you.
I'm not from the Middle East. I'm from the Middle West in Michigan, and I really liked what he said. And he was just it was poignant and direct, and and he made good jokes about the fact of like, you have 3 DUIs, maybe focus on you. I didn't know if he was talking directly to me. But yeah, it's like it's I'd like to see maybe him get it, and I've always loved Roy Wood.
Yeah, Roy Wood left The Daily Show because I think they said that he's not getting it, so then he just pieced out on them.
That's what I heard, yeah, which is a bummer because I thought he should have got it.
He's so funny.
Dude, he should have got it before Trevor. No, just my opinion. I just thought that Roy Wood is so talented, and it's a shame that
Trevor is not.
Yeah.
I've heard a joke that was funny, but I can't remember.
He's just not.
He's just so like I don't know.
I don't know.
So dry.
Like Roy's hilarious though.
Not a good way.
Roy's hilarious.
That's the difference to me. So
I think they should give it to a
pandering.
trans person.
Yeah, I think maybe like
not even a comedian.
Yeah, maybe that whatever Singh girl.
Lily Singh.
Lily Singh.
Whatever. Yeah. She's not trans. She's non-binary.
Non-binary.
She's fun enough.
She's not bad.
I think
she's also from Toronto.
Oh, is she really? Did you guys run in the same circles?
No, she never did stand-up. She was just a YouTuber who like just took off right at the right time, and then they were like, "Hey, do you want your own show on NBC? Because you're so funny."
Yeah, I couldn't tell by her shitty special that she never did stage time. Did you see that?
She's like, yeah, she's very much like did 5 sets maybe before her. Like that's what it. I mean, I didn't watch her whole special, but.
No, we watched just part of it. It was like 12 minutes of it, and then it was like, I can't.
It's pretty brutal.
Do this. It was like lip syncing.
Yeah,
I'm not even.
Watch more snuff films on Twitter. This is too much.
Yeah, it's like, and I'm not a bitter guy. Like I love Ryan's success, Shane Gillis' success, Mike Costa. I just like to see good people do well, but I don't.
Yeah.
I don't love seeing talentless people do
succeed.
Like, it just isn't like good for him for I guess whatever
it is.
Like,
it's just a good thing to know, I guess, that's still an option. I guess you just need to know that there's always going to be those people.
I feel I've done too many shows that I've been on, including this one, and then you have the other shows that I've been on. That if I just came out as trans, it would be very obvious that I was desperate and trying to get stage.
You should just do like a social experiment and just do that.
Yeah, they just be like, "This is."
I mean, you want a social experiment? Not going to name names, but a comic who I know from Canada who was legitimately an open micer, and then for like a decade, and then went trans. And, it's doing the full deal. I don't know about like chopping the dick off or anything, but doing the hormone pills for a few years now, and is obviously the same comedian that they were before, and they're much more successful. So,
well, hey,
it seems to work.
They're like, they do every festival and instantly got to do Just for Laughs, like when they were basically didn't even get an audition for a decade. It's It's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had
Yeah.
a Just for Laughs invite, and then I finally was able to go, but I had 10 years where I couldn't go to Canada for, criminal such.
They keep you out.
Sure.
Yeah, and then I ended up going thanks to Mike Ward, who pushed it through 10
Oh,
years
Mike's the
later.
man.
Dude, he's the best, man. I love Mike.
Yeah, he came and did the bathhouse. He's the man.
Yeah,
Mike Ward.
Yeah, he's one of my
It's
favorites.
incredible his story about when I didn't realize when he had to go to the Supreme Court for his joke issue, and then he's just like, yeah, I was literally sitting in my underwear on Zoom, popped a beer, and was just like talking to the Supreme Court of Canada, drinking a beer in my underwear over Zoom.
That's some energy, man.
Yeah, in
energy.
his Bordello club that I love. Have you played it?
La Bordel? No, I haven't, because I think maybe it opened right before COVID or something. Like it's fairly new, but it's mostly French. They were trying to get me to come up during the week, but I'm like, I just didn't want to come up for like a midweek show. It's just like the days that they were saying they do English shows. I just like didn't. We have our podcast and stuff. So, but I'd love to go for a weekend. I love Montreal. Montreal's amazing city.
It really is. I was surprised by how nice everything looked, even though you see a Starbucks or something like it, and then above it is just a whorehouse, but it's really nice looking.
Oh, it's tasteful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they have a fun sign, it's a daycare. I didn't go in.
You didn't check out the inside of it.
I mean, they have boudin, or not boudin. What's the fry? Boutin. Was it?
Putin.
Putin.
Poutine is how the whites say it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, poutine is how they say. I like it though. I'm not gonna
What
lie.
is poutine?
What's not to like?
I've never
They
had.
also
It's like
have
disco,
Fries and
disco
gravy.
fries.
Oh, that sounds dope.
And cheese curds
yeah,
as well.
and they also have fries Belgrande at their Taco Bells, which is my favorite.
I like the sound of that.
They don't have that in America?
No, dude,
What
it's
is
a
it?
shame.
Fries with some nacho cheese on it and some
It's just like the Nacho Belgrande, but instead of nachos, they have fries.
Fries.
Dude, it's amazing.
That sounds great.
The fact that how fat our country is, and they haven't
They
great.
haven't moved that down.
It's sad.
That is, to
That's
be honest,
crazy.
one of the things I never understood why poutine didn't catch on in this country, because it's maybe the most American food of all time.
Absolutely. Tim Hortons did, at least in Michigan, and I'm grateful for it.
Yeah, there's a Tim Hortons not far from me here in Brooklyn, actually, but it's in a
Okay.
gas station.
Yeah, a lot of them are, but I still go.
Mm.
I have a lot of respect for myself when it comes to food. But I don't want to hold you up all day. I appreciate you coming on, my friend. I hope you come in
dude, thanks for
studio
having me.
sometime. And,
Yeah, I'd love to. I'd love to.
Please come out, because I'd love to just
we
do
gotta
a
get you
sketch
in.
or two with you, man. I
See ya.
absolutely love what you and Ryan do. And besides Boys Cast, where can we find you?
You can find me Danny Jokes on Twitter. I got deleted off of Instagram twice, but I got it back.
Nice.
Both times. It was just a mistake. I don't know what was going on. But Danny Jokes, Instagram, Twitter. Go follow my YouTube page, _Danny or at Low Value Mail, MAIL, and then I do call-in shows Tuesday night, Wednesday night as well.
Very cool. Well, thanks a lot for coming on, man.
Cool, later, boys. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thank you. Have a good one.
All right.
Yeah, check him out. Danny's fantastic. Always cracks me up. So, and
Danny's great. Danny, Ryan, those are great duo.
Yeah, and the Boys Cast is great duo, and he's just Danny's a genuinely good dude, and I couldn't recommend him.
I'd love to get the two of them out here in those seats over there. Got to do that soon.
Yeah, because what's this whole the Hillary Clinton thing?
Oh, she called it. She heard you guys talking earlier about the meme.
Oh, wait, she who?
She made a statement.
She-
Hillary Clinton.
Oh my god.
Are you serious? Did she
Yeah,
call?
What'd she say?
She did.
Do we have it?
Yeah.
Hey, Dave. Hey, QB. I think it's great to vote from home. Everyone should do it. My husband cheats on me, so I murder people. I mean, what?
It's definitely her.
Yeah.
Undeniable.
I saw that. Man. A little bit like Oprah. Just a little bit. Did you hear that?
No, I didn't know.
You didn't
It
hear
was
that?
definitely her.
Maybe she drank some hot sauce out of her purse.
Well, she always has it.
Gave her a bit of
Yeah, that's a bad habit, Dave.
the purse. The white people with hot sauce in their
Yes.
purse. You damn right it
It's
is.
a bad habit.
Speaking of bad habits.
Not every bad habit is wrong, though.
But some you can change.
Yeah. Like all of them. You know, if you do this one thing and it's use Fume. Angela, you've used Fume before.
I actually,
It's helped you.
I
She's
carry
really
it everywhere I go.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's awesome. I really love the mint one. It feels really fresh. It feels like you just drank some mouthwash. I love that. The hardest part of stopping a bad habit, though, has to be the anxiety, the fidgeting that comes with that.
Oral fixation. You need to have something in your hands.
You've got to be doing something all the time, and it has this great
Not
technology. No.
Don't, hey, cut away, cut away, cut away, cut away.
Not the best time for that. We're
Not
doing
that.
an ad.
That's a different thing. That's a different thing. Don't worry about that.
But it's great. You can like...
I don't know how to recover from that. just put the overlay over that, and people will never know the difference.
Yeah,
so
you don't have to fix that.
If you have bad habits, specifically ones where you do certain things with your hands, you go outside in an alleyway, and you put things in your mouth, you can use Fume to
stop doing that.
To stop doing that,
Yeah.
and it's kind of refreshing. That's what I hear.
Yes, it has definitely been helping me. I love to twist that thing. The look of it is really cool, and it doesn't use any chemicals or anything like your little technological little things that
natural?
you use. It's all it's flavored air. It doesn't get much cleaner than that.
You don't get cancer from flavored air.
You can't.
I'll tell you about that.
No, you can. You can get it from our air, but not flavored air.
Well, that's
not
5G
this.
air.
That's different, yeah.
5G air, yeah. That's
But
what's
Fume can't help that.
that's what's
They're doing what they can.
Every time I put my phone in my pocket, I just feel tumors being made.
Just
And they
boiling
are.
up to the surface.
you
So
bet.
head to tryfume.com, use promo code NORMAL to get 10% off. Look at that. It's a journey pack today. Try Fume, FUM.com. Promo code NORMAL. 10% off. Look at that guy. He didn't have
He
bad
loves
habits.
it. Look how cool that guy is.
He looks cool.
Got a hoodie on.
Yeah.
That's how you
That's
know.
how you know he's cool.
Yeah, I dig them.
Thank you, Fume, for sponsoring the show.
Yeah, we do
now.
appreciate it. And honestly, but I think, honestly, if you're trying to get rid of a bad habit and you just need something there, that's a good thing.
Pop it in.
You want to shove lollipops in your mouth like your Kojak, that's for everybody over 50.
But that sugar kills, man.
Sugar can kill, but I'll tell you who else kills. Mr. Vandersloot.
Really?
Yeah. You know the guy who everybody thought killed Natalie Holloway?
Yeah.
Turns out he did.
Oh, okay. Is that news?
Yeah, that is news.
Okay.
It just came out today. Is it Joran?
Yeah. Ron.
Ron Vandersloot, the son of a judge, by the way, admitted to killing Natalie Holloway in Aruba in 2005. It was a tragic thing. I remember when that happened. I was
Aruba.
I was not far from her age, and I thought that's a shame.
Vandersloot sounds like an old money name, like an old
It was old
family
money.
made money on like the
Sounds like a
stock
Dutch
market
insult.
or something. You Vandersloot.
Yeah.
And if you've never seen Patrice O'Neal's Elephant in the Room, I highly recommend watching the bit on that because he talks about the
About this?
yeah, well, he talks about
that's
the
right, yeah.
other girl that went missing, who was like she was Hispanic, and he's like everybody's going on about Natalie Holloway,
coverage.
and then with that they just send somebody to the end of a pier to be like, I don't see her.
Nope, not here. I don't know.
Girl we're looking for is blonde.
Yes.
So the guy that we all
Yeah.
thought did it and went to jail for something else, he killed some other woman.
Yes.
He did do it.
Yeah, they couldn't
Wow.
find her body, which is it's good that the family now has closure. Holloway had been fighting Vandersloot's sexual advances that night. He hit her with a large cinder block. I'm sorry if you're hearing this at home; it's awful. He then put her in the water and never saw her again. His confession was
It'd be
verified.
weird if he did see her again.
It'd be weird.
Yeah.
It's-
Why would he?
I like how he says
Scuba
that.
suit on or something?
And I didn't see her after that.
I didn't see her
After
after
I
that.
killed her,
Yeah,
I don't know what
She
happened.
didn't
No
come back.
contact.
It'd be interesting if he did all the time.
Yeah.
Like she just haunts him.
She's like floating around him.
Yeah, she
Vandersloot.
Yeah, Vandersloot.
Who killed me?
Vandersloot is a very. It's like
It's like a railroad money or something.
yeah, like
Like 1880.
have you ever seen One Crazy Summer?
Yes.
Yeah, you know the kid who drives the Ferrari and wears floaties in the pool.
Vandersloot.
Vandersloot. The confession was verified with a polygraph test in 2010, but Vandersloot contacted Beth Holloway's attorney and offered to give him details about how Natalie Holloway died and about how the location of her remains in Aruba. This is brutal.
What?
For an initial, just my reading, not the crime. For an initial payment of $25,000.
Oh, so he was trying to extract some money out of this confession.
When the remains were confirmed to be Holloway's, her mother paid him an additional $225,000.
I wouldn't pay him shit.
That's disgusting.
I'd say screw you. Gotcha.
Vandersloot took Kelly. That was to site in Aruba. That was the other one. This is the other one. But after securing the initial $25,000 payment, Vandersloot said in an email that the information he provided was worthless. According to the indictment in June, Vandersloot was extradited to the U.S. from Peru, but he can't be charged in the U.S. for the killing.
Wow. Is there like a statute of limitations kind of thing? Or something?
No.
Is it just because
It's a crime in a different
Aruba?
place.
Yeah, it's just a crime
it.
in a different place, but he will serve. I mean, he'll go to prison.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know.
He's already there, right?
As far as I know, he was. I don't know. Like, again, he came from money. His dad was a judge, and he's a sociopath. Because I remember
that picture of him. He looks fucking creepy.
I remember the video that they showed where he was
Sunken
with the
eyes.
girl who never left the room or whatever it was, and it was very brutal. And I hope the guy burns in hell.
Yeah, at least we have that closure. That's good for the
Yeah, and
family.
I'm so very sorry for the family. It's got to suck to send your kid off to Aruba and be like, she'll be fine.
Yeah.
And then the worst possible thing happens, you know?
Yeah.
Usually I don't want to talk about the worst possible thing. Yeah. I can think of the best possible thing.
Oh, yeah.
Undertech. It's not just your typical men's boxers, you know? Like when you think about it, like think of it like cotton, but just way better because it's 50% more moisture wicking and it's antibacterial and softer.
It's made of modal, which I didn't even know was a thing because I've been wearing them straight for 3 weeks and they're great. They're so durable. They don't break down.
No, they don't break down.
Soft. They're moisture wicking, which is great in the moist factory you got going down there. You know, it's like a swamp.
I wash mine in a river, and you can still, there's no bacteria, and it's still not degrading.
Hardly any
They're
leeches,
fantastic.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just flick them off.
Yeah. Well,
They need
yeah.
to stick.
Sometimes I get leeches, and then, like, the kids stand by me. I'm like,
They're good for you.
leeches?
Yeah.
Leeches?
Yeah, no, a lot of
Good for your
doctors
face.
said that in 1704.
Yeah. Right after you lobotomize you.
You got to get leeches, and then that's how we'll get the curses out of you.
But you can also put on Undertech because they're very soft. They're great. They're great. I'm seriously, I am throwing out, and this is not, again, not a bit. I'm not trying to just sell you on these. I am throwing out all of my underwear because these underwear are great.
I agree.
I've got them, and I'm like, and they're like, I looked up the price, you know, because I got these for free because they sent them to me because we're like, hey, I need to try these products. So I looked up the price, and they're not like more expensive than like Cotton On. If you go to Cotton On at the mall, they're like $40, if not more, for underwear. And you can get these for they're like 30, 31, and they're freaking fantastic.
As someone had said, like, oh, it's this much for, you know, whatever, a pack, but they're actually 25% less expensive than a lot of brands. And then you can also go to Walmart and buy some crappy pair that
Stop
lasts
wearing those.
2 washings.
Trash.
Yeah, it's garbage.
Whitey whiteys, throw them away.
You're not comfy in them. And no one wants to see you in them. You pull out a pair of Undertech, the girl's going to be like, what?
Oh, what
are these?
And with that the pouch, the way the pouch works, instead of a slit, if you know underwear, men's underwear, you got slit like this, which makes no sense.
Yeah.
You know, why would you do that? And then after a while, you're using it, and then it gets all floppy, you know? And then now this one, it's like this. Think about this.
It's a zipper rub.
You go up from in here, flat. I'm trying to here like that.
I see what you're saying.
And it goes up like that.
Yeah, because you don't want your helmet peeling from rubbing on a zipper.
Right. It's genius.
And that's why it's important to go to undertech.com and use promo code normal. I saw Angela's face when I said that. But look at them.
Look at they're freaking great.
Look at that.
They're really good. They're really, really good.
Look, they're storing shoes in them.
I was going to say.
There's so much room.
There's so much room. Yeah, they make you look good.
know if it's
I'm going to say, they
ambitious.
make you look good.
Just the balls. But honestly, you're going to like them. They look good. You could look at them like they're shorts. Go to undertech.com, use the offer code normal20, and also a percentage goes to fighting human trafficking. How many people are doing that?
That's really good.
Yeah, it really is a nice thing. They're very nice people. I know them personally because they were fans. And honestly, go to them. You're going to be satisfied as a dude. And you're going to go, you know what? You were right.
Yeah.
Dave and Garrett were right.
You're like, oh, I thought they were just saying it because they want to make money on their podcast. No.
Yeah.
It's great underwear.
Yeah.
I'm not joking.
We don't really get that money.
Yeah, it's not ours. It's not going to us. What do you think?
Yeah, we're just saying we like the product.
Just like the undies.
They just count them
more undies
in front of us. They buy movie.
And they go,
sets.
get back out there, you whore. I'll whore all day for Undertech.
We have full television studios that were on in the 70s.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not getting
over
that.
there.
I donated bone marrow yesterday. Anyway, so go to Undertech. Today,
What's today? You know,
it's National Ken Day.
it's National Kin Day, and it's also National Chocolate Cupcake Day.
What?
I don't know who decides these, but hey, it happens. That's a
God.
thing. Look it up.
Is it?
I'm pretty sure.
Oh,
Yeah,
is
you're
that how we
probably
get it?
right.
Okay. So since it's those national days, we actually have a resident Ken here to explain to you his chocolate theory. Ken, take it away.
Here is Ken.
Hello, everyone, and thank you for recognizing me and all the Kens everywhere. And this is extra special for me to be here because chocolate, which is also National Chocolate Day, I have a PhD in chocolate lesbian science. Now, you may be wondering, how did I arrive to such prestige?
Right.
Does that mean you're into black girls who have lesbian sex?
No, I'm a scientist
Of
of chocolate and lesbians.
This is something you've been working on for years, possibly
I'm an
decades.
expert on the other thing.
Oh, use a lot of video research.
So you may be asking yourself, where did it all start? I mean, it started because we all get chocolate in our stockings, and I'm sure you like milk chocolate. Garrett, I'm sure you like milk chocolate.
I don't like chocolate.
He doesn't like chocolate.
But you like milk chocolate.
Well, actually, yeah. If I had to eat chocolate, it would be milk. It would definitely not be dark chocolate.
Right.
I, too, like milk chocolate.
Okay.
Now, in high school, I overheard women talking about that time of the month and what kinds of chocolate that they liked. And,
Is this their monthly bleeding?
I think
I just
so.
want to be clear in case the audience didn't know.
Okay. And I mean, I wasn't really a part of the
It's a gross
conversation.
thing.
You were just like a voyeuristic kind of
I was doing
just
math
listening
or something or science.
to their period
And so,
conversation.
because they enjoyed dark chocolate so much, I started asking men and women throughout the years what they liked. And 100% of men like milk chocolate. And throughout time, 100% of women liked dark chocolate.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Now, recently, this is where the chocolate lesbian science comes in. I recently have discovered lesbians within the last couple of months. I still don't know what those are, but...
They're women who like women.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well, that will help.
Well, I should say that women who like women sexually. Women who like women don't really exist.
Okay. That's true. So then, more recently, I asked posed this question to women who were lesbians, and they like milk chocolate. And then beyond that, we started asking more and more. And right here, you can see my chocolate pie chart, A, with men. Men like milk chocolate.
Okay.
Lesbian
And
pie
this
chart.
sliver,
Okay.
this sliver is lesbians. And
Could
then,
you move? Yeah. Could you move over so we could see
sorry.
the pie charts?
So
No.
that small slit of pie on the chart there.
Yes.
I just want to get clear. Okay.
Okay.
Yes, these are lesbians. And then to
I have a question.
Yes, sir.
Now, our video producer, she's a lesbian.
People might not know that.
When you asked her, what did she say?
I didn't really want people to know.
Oh, what? Sorry.
Well, a imaginary person. What now, Garrett?
If there was an imaginary person that is lesbian, and you asked that person that we all know,
Yes,
what did that person say?
that person said milk chocolate.
Oh my god. Okay, so it bears out.
That is where the theory comes into play.
Okay.
And so then we take it one step further, and we find out that here in the chocolate pie chart for women, we find now that a small sliver of men like dark chocolate, and they are gay. So if you at home, men, if you find that you like dark chocolate, you are in fact gay. And that is settled science.
What if you like both?
Yeah. What if you like
I'm going
all
to
of
have to
the-
come up with like new charts.
Okay, that's true. Would you say that they're bi, or would they be straight if they prefer the milk?
Well,
Yeah.
we have found some women who live a heterosexual lifestyle do like milk chocolate. I'm talking about Angela.
Oh, okay.
Do you like milk chocolate, Angela?
I like both.
But we question
Yeah.
her sexuality based on the science.
Based on these findings.
And to
that
be
you have.
honest, I would say I'm probably like 35% a lesbian.
which factors
That's fair.
in perfectly.
I would be.
And well, I mean that kind of
Odd
concludes.
That's just what I feel.
Good job, Ken.
Well, thank you.
I'm
don't know
only
what we learned
10% gay, but that's just my athletic skills. So I guess that's why I don't mind a piece of dark chocolate.
Just every once in a while.
Yeah,
going
lesbians
on?
are like, that's like hot.
Okay.
Gays.
Is there something
guys
about the
can be
milk
gay
that makes?
At boobs.
Yeah.
Oh, like the fix. So when you're a
I
baby,
think that's it.
you nurse and you get milk, and then you grow up, and all you want is boobs, and then you correlate that to chocolate, milk chocolate. That's why men do it, and that's why lesbians do it, because lesbians also like boobs.
That is a new discovery.
Actually,
Sorry.
I think you're correct on this.
Thank you. I've worked hard. It was a theory, but now it's proven. Why are you laughing?
No.
No reason. Yeah, just
Okay.
joy at
This is my
discovering
day.
new knowledge. You know,
It
National
is your
Kin
day. It is Ken Day.
it is your day.
Happy
laugh.
Kin
Happy
Day.
Kin Day.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming.
Do you want a cupcake?
I would love
Would
a
you like a
cupcake.
cupcake?
Yes.
I was eating my
That
cupcake.
was
I think I'll
That
take
wasn't-
it on my way out.
Yeah.
Actually, these cupcakes are very good. Where did you get them?
I didn't get them. I don't know where they came from.
Oh.
They were delivered here.
They may have been in the trash can.
Wait a minute.
They're a little. Are they stale?
They're from Hillary Clinton.
Oh, no.
I didn't eat one.
I'm going to die.
Good. Hey, Dave, where can we see you this week?
Apparently nowhere.
In a grave.
On a shallow grave.
I'll do mine. Hey, I'm on Nerdrotic.
I'll jump.
Friday Night Tights on Friday. That's this Friday because it's called Friday Night Tights. That's where you can watch it. And you could subscribe to my channel where I play video games just for funs and random other streams. So, hey, go check us out.
Yeah.
And I talk about us because I have multiple people in my head.
You talk about me?
Mm-hmm.
Garrett's
You're
a
also in my
system
head.
now.
Yeah.
Wow. I like to talk about you.
Oh, cool. But wait, like when I'm not here?
I drew a beard on a pillow.
What kind of pillow, though?
It's
Is it like a Miracle Sheets pillow?
it's like this long.
Nice and soft?
Yeah, it's soft.
Oh.
Well, it's crunchy now.
It was soft. Used to be, past tense.
Now, whenever it sounds like a potato chip breaking when I use it. Did you wash that thing? No.
No,
I like it dirty.
it's antibacterial.
It's my friend. If you want to see me this weekend, October 21st, that's Saturday only. I'm going to be at the Funny Bone in Toledo. Matt McLowry is going to be joining me. It's going to be a great show. And I'll be at the Funny Stop in Cuyahoga Falls, October 27th and 28th. A guy named Pete, who was a very good friend of mine, owned the club. He passed away just a few months ago, and I really want to be there. So if you guys can come out and fill the club, it would mean a lot to the family. He ran that club for 30 years and unfortunately passed away. So if you do come out, I appreciate that. It's Cuyahoga Falls, Ohio, October 27th and 28th. They're really good people who are always very supportive of comedy and always very supportive of comics. And some of the people that gave me one of my first headline dates that were outside of Michigan may have been my first headline date outside of Michigan.
Man,
So
people.
I miss Pete, and he was a great guy and a ridiculous man who was he would shout a lot in Arabic. I don't know whose side he'd be on in the whole Middle East thing, but it was a whole. No, he was always just a good dude, and I really hope you guys could come out to that show. And now, end of the world.
Yeah. End of the world question.
Yeah.
What is your favorite? I'm going to change the question a little bit because it's worded very specifically, unless you want me to do it that way. I think your favorite guilty pleasure horror film. What is it?
My most favorite guilty pleasure horror film which I had written down earlier and I lost.
Oh.
But I'm going to go ahead and admit it. It's Ernest Scared Stupid.
That's mine, bro.
I feel more love now.
Bro, I love that movie.
It's a good
The
movie.
movie's so good. The trolls are terrifying. They got 2 noses and they're all snotty and everything. I'm sorry. Angela.
And Mother's Milk.
And Mother's Milk.
Well, the way it was worded earlier was, what's your favorite Halloween movie that you don't want to admit that you like?
Which is what I just did.
So I changed it because I'm not afraid of admitting the horror movies I like, you know?
Okay, that's fair. I was going to say Hellraiser, the first one from the 80s, just because I rewatched it recently. And like, what the fuck is going on?
It is very,
The uncle, like, what is that?
Yeah.
It's very, like,
I watched
it's
that
fun,
movie
but
for the
it's
first
weird.
time intoxicated, and I was like, I don't know what is going on. I'm terrified.
No, it really shouldn't exist. It's hell, and then there's Pinhead, and he's very proper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that is definitely one. I definitely do enjoy that movie. I don't know why.
Yeah, there's something about it that's like...
And then you get to Hellraiser Bloodline, and you're like, what is this?
What is this? What is the world? What's the world building in this movie? It doesn't make any sense. I don't know.
I really enjoyed the remake, though.
Really?
Yeah.
The one with the girl?
The girl Pinhead, yeah.
I've heard it was good as well.
Yeah.
When did that come out?
Last year, I believe.
Was it good?
It's good. It's on Hulu.
And it was.
It's a female Pinhead.
Why?
I mean, it's an asexual demon. It doesn't...
Yeah, right. But whatever it wants to
She's a
manifest.
female actress.
it's
Oh,
demon.
yeah, and she's bald and everything, too. She's not, like,
Yeah.
gorgeous.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
She's
But
still Pinhead.
I think she's still
You would?
attractive.
Pinhead?
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
That's the whole thing with the what do they call themselves? The
Cenobites.
Cenobites.
Cinnabites.
All about pleasure and pain.
I like Cinnabon.
Mm.
I won't lie.
Bro.
I bet this is
Cinnabon mess you up.
But why would you have a Cinnabite and you're like, is it a smaller Cinnabon? And you're like, no, it's demonic creatures who torture you.
Torture you is rip your skin off.
That's gonna throw me. Well, I'll have
I'm a
both.
sadist.
Yeah, I guess. There's a lot of sadist stuff and skin being ripped off.
Yes.
I do like that movie though.
Yeah.
My other one's gonna be, you know what? I'm gonna do another one then.
Okay. I'll do another one. I'll do another one as well. You go.
Bordello of Blood with Dennis Miller.
I've not seen that.
I enjoyed
Nice.
that movie.
I've not seen that movie.
Yes.
But my favorite horror too,
Yeah, what is it?
honestly, From Dusk Till Dawn.
That's a fantastic movie.
It's just so good.
Salma Hayek.
Because I don't even know if it's technically a horror.
Yeah.
I mean, it is, but it's also a heist film.
That's what's great about it is it turns into a completely different movie in the end.
But if we're talking about guilty pleasure, there's just that small dancing with a snake scene.
Yeah, you know, Salma Hayek's
I love
pretty great
that
in
Quentin
it.
Tarantino made her
He
like
wrote that?
pour alcohol down her foot so he could suck it off. And
So
he's
he
like,
could
don't, it's art. This
Yeah.
is what we're doing.
Which is why he's like, I think I should be in this movie,
He's
right?
like, yeah, I need to be in here. Let me write my scene.
It's this part where I
There's-
drink champagne off.
It's a terrifying scene. It's going to be great.
But she hasn't aged.
Dude, not at all.
I would relapse to do that.
Salma Hayek.
She's still beautiful.
Man.
Sorry.
They tried to mess her up in the Eternals, that Disney, whatever the movie.
Can't make Selma.
Can't mess her up.
Hayek
Can't mess her
not
up.
Attractive.
She had clothes all the way up to her neck, and she still looked great.
Well, yeah. What do you?
Well, no, they really tried to make her like not look.
You've just told
good.
on yourself, Garrett. It's too late.
That I like Salma Hayek. Hell yeah, Salma Hayek's great.
Yeah.
My second movie is going to be Ghost Ship. Did you ever watch Ghost Ship?
I have seen Ghost Ship.
It has a great opening. They're all dancing on the ship, and then it's just like that metal wire just whoosh, right through all of them, and then they slowly fall apart. So good.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it in a long time.
You should watch it. It's fun.
I might check it out. What's something you would check out besides Hellraiser on Hulu, which I'm going to watch?
It's pretty good. Trick or Treat's always a Halloween classic.
Classic.
I love Trick or
Classic.
Treat.
I'm really, if you want something a little bit more like hardcore, I guess I would say Hereditary is awesome.
I've not watched it, but I've heard it's really good.
You
I need to
should
watch that
watch
one
it, dude. You gotta
this
watch
season.
It's Gabriel Byrne.
Is that a director?
It's a guy, an actor. He was in, you might know him best from Usual Suspects.
Okay, yeah.
He was like the main dude.
Yes.
In Hereditary?
Yeah, well, he's a...
The dad?
Wait. Isn't
It's,
he in
it's
Ghost
ironic.
Ship?
that
I
that's
hope
his
I'm
last
thinking the
name.
right guy.
Is he?
Yeah, it is ironic. I don't want to give that away, but, you know, there's,
Good read
now I got to look it up.
Ghost.
So, Angela, entertain the crowd, please.
Gabriel Byrne in Ghost Ship.
There you go.
Thank you, Garrett.
Double. Look at that.
That's a man who knows how to pick a flick.
Oh, fast.
And he
All right.
also hung out with Kevin Spacey and was probably like, could you stop?
Could you stop doing that to little boys?
You're gonna get
It's not
caught
cool.
one day.
I don't
That
like
guy
it.
knows how to flick a pick.
Yeah, he does.
You know what I mean?
Yo.
You know what I'm saying?
See you guys tomorrow.
I'll see you tomorrow.